Hey guys, Diesel here with another Midwest Horizons video. Um, I wanted to make this video before, I got done seeding and everything, because I've been trying to get a lot of the seeding done off screen and everything, um, which I do have a good portion of it done. I'll go ahead and show you guys right now. As you can see, I mean, there's still a lot of work to be done, but for the most part, we got everything seeded. Like on our big field here, I just got to go along the edges here, get this little portion, and then go along the outside here and get that. Then I got field 73 to do, 17. The rest of 14 to do as well. And then from this top portion right here of field 19 all the way up to 18 has got to be done. And then 38, 30, 33 in this grass field where I got them all combined. Still got to be done. 36 is still got to be done. And I'm getting ready to get started on field 34. Now I want to be in this field in this video, because like I showed in the last video, I told y'all about the 9RT tractor that Custom Modding has done. And yes, I do have the Cotton DLC. I had just bought these. I haven't really had a chance to run them back to the farm yet. But I do plan on doing a video of this later on whenever I get some cotton in the field. Or I might try to do a contract for somebody for cotton and get the John Deere cotton harvester in the field. That way we could do a video on it. I do own 4 of them, by the way. I know that's a lot of money. And I know it's probably not realistically, I don't think you're able to plant in the rain, but since I was in the middle of planting when this storm came across, I'm just trying to get it finished. That way I can move on from it and stuff. But it's the 9620 RX John Deere. I'm actually going to real quick go to the 9560R. And I'm going to have a worker start over here. Okay. And then I'm going to go back to the RX. And we're going to start with it. But yeah, so I left a little bit of the field left to be seeded for you guys in this video, because I am going to show off this tractor today. It's been a really good tractor, very good and detailed, from Custom Modding. Sadly, console players, it is not available for console. It's strictly a PC only tractor. So that is kind of the sad thing about it, but it's a very, very nice tractor mod. Very good and detailed, especially in the cab, as you can see. I mean, very, very good and detailed. And also too, while I'm in this video, I do want to point out Seasons Mod, or the Mod Seasons, whichever you want to say, is available now in the Mod Hub. I do have it downloaded, but I do not know if I'll be using it in this series or not with this map. I know Texar is supposed to be doing an update for the map for it, because he's already kind of been working on it, and so there should be an update coming soon for that. So I'll have to download that from his Facebook page or whatever mod site he uploads it to. The last one he uploaded it to was to some American Eagle mod page or something like that. And so, but I'm hoping whenever he does do that, I don't have to go back through and recut the trees. Now, if that does happen, I'm going to save this save game right here, and I'm going to go and find the mod that I'm currently using for the map. I'm going to go find that mod as well. I'm going to save both of them, so that way I can still have the older version And if the newer version pops up as trees again, I'm just going to go back to this one and not use seasons on this map, because I do spend most of my time on this map. I've got 130 hours on this map so far, you know. So I don't want that to be ruined by an update just for a seasons mod, you know. So, um, but I will do that definitely. I'm hoping it don't, because I would really like to use seasons. But yeah. But yeah, this tractor is really good at power. I'm gonna stop real quick. I'm gonna go ahead and stop the seeder real quick. We're gonna go and look at it. Actually, it would be better just to go to here. Okay, John Deere. I don't know who that is. Let's see here. I don't know. Keep on going. No, I passed it, didn't I? Yep, right here it is. Here's the 9RX. I mean, like I said, it's a very, very good detailed tractor and everything. And it's a really good tractor out in the fields. It's got a lot of power. So there's a lot of different variations. I mean, there's like two little page sections, I guess you can call it. First one is for the exhaust right here. You have a rain cap, which is basically the little flapping cap on it. Basically, it's a little short stack. It shoots, that stays up, or kind of just shoots up, and it's got a little cap on it to keep the rain from going down in the exhaust and getting in the engine. And then you got a short pipe. That's how the short pipe looks. And then you got a long pipe. I can't remember which one I've done. I think I've done the long pipe, but that's all you get for the exhaust. Then you got different wheelbases. And he actually did put these on, or set these as standard to the real life version of this tractor. So there's 88-inch wheelbase. Let me try to get it centered. Then there's an 80-inch, and then there's a 120-inch. So basically, this is like a wide track setup. This is the normal, and that's the narrow tracks. So, but to me, the narrow tracks just kind of look weird on it. So, and that just looks too wide in my opinion. I mean, I wouldn't mind using that setup, but yeah. And then you can get different size tracks. You start the basic, or that you start off with, is 36-inch. You have a 30-inch, a 24-inch, 18-inch tracks. So basically, if you think about it, okay, you go to there, put 18-inch tracks on it, and there's you basically the 9R with, you could say narrow tires, but it's tracks. Like the little small tires that you could put on the tractors and everything for like spraying, weeding, and all that while the crop is growing. Yeah. So, and then you, I'm going to go ahead and reset that back there. And then you can have different configurations. There's US and Euro configurations. So, basically the US version has the little turn signals things on the side. The EU version has the reflectant placards, I guess you can call them. So, and then you got back weights. You don't have a front weight for this tractor. You have back weights. And right there's the back weights, as you can see. You can get 500, 650. So basically 500 and 650 kilograms is the extra weight you can have added on. And then the different engine setups. The base one that you start off with, or that you can get, is the 9420 RX, which gives you about 462 horsepower. The 9470, which gives you 517 horsepower. The 9520, which gives you 572 horsepower. And the 9570, which gives you 628 horsepower. Then the 9620, which gives you 670 horsepower. And that's the biggest one right there. And I mean, look at the price of that. Just adding the engine on is like almost $109,000 for that engine upgrade. That is insane. So, but yeah. So, I mean, it's a very good tractor. It's better than the one I don't know if you guys seen me use it before. I had another one that's kind of like this, another mod. But I never really used it much. So, because the dirt shading on it and everything was so messed up on it, I couldn't use it. I honestly couldn't. So, but it's a very nice tractor, very good tractor. Of course, like custom modding likes to do. I mean, all the lights light up and everything like that. So, very nice, very good in detail. So, I mean, even the lights look good on the outside. See, there's the flashers and everything like that. Looks very, very good. Very good workhorse too. So, I highly recommend, if you play PC, I really, really do highly recommend getting this mod. I don't know what this guy's doing. Because if he thinks he's getting this little portion, I'm getting it. So, but which basically he's basically done with that field, so I don't know why he's still going. I just got to get the little bits that he missed. So yeah, yeah, you're blocked by rock. Yeah. I'm gonna turn around right here and get that little bit there. But yeah, I mean, as you can see, I mean, it's pulling this big seeder at 10 mile an hour, good speed. Now this seeder is also a mod as well. I honestly have had it so long I don't remember where I got it from. So, but I like it better than the other John Deere seeder mods that I got right now. The only good mods that I use is, or that I would say that I will probably end up using, is the planters, the John Deere planters that you can find and everything. So, which I think you guys seen it in the last video, the John Deere seeder, one of the John Deere seeders, that you see me have hooked up to the 9RT, or yeah, the 9RX tractor. So, but I mean, that's just, it's like somebody just went through and just slapped something together, And actually, this seeder here, of course, is based off of the Valderstedt Seed-Talk seeder and everything. Basically, this is wider than what the actual John Deere seeder is, so pretty nice. You can cover more ground with this. And also, to let you guys know, from the last video, I know this video is all about this tractor here, and I know it's just basically watching me seed and everything with it. But the big seeder that we used with the bud in the last video, I just went ahead and got rid of it, for a simple reason. I can't use a worker for it. If I had to go deal with another worker, another tractor in a different field, I wouldn't be able to use a worker for that. And another thing too, I had to sell my case seeders as well. I basically went ahead and got 2 regular Valderstedt seeders for my quad tracks. Simple reason is the workers kept on messing up on the case seeders. the precision disc seeder that I have. And so every time they try to go around or try to back up, instead of backing up a little bit and then pulling forward and going this way and going kind of looped around like how I was just doing with the tractor there, they try to back up and do like this, and they get stuck like that. So I just got rid of the case seeders, and I just went ahead and got them Valderstedt seeders to replace them. So but yeah, now this video isn't going to be long today. I do have to get ready for work here in a few. I just figured I would get on here and do a video of showing off this tractor and showing how it's how much power it's got and everything. Which let's look back in John Deere. Let's go all the way to the end. But yeah, see these seeders here, it's just they're just kind of thrown together, honestly. But yeah, see right here. It's 25.6 meters. And it requires 640 horsepower. And my 920 or 9620 RX is 670. So it's got plenty of horsepower for it. Even my 9570 RTs has the power for it, I do believe. 640. Actually, no. The 9RTs are got 12 horsepower less than what's required. But this is the kicker though. This guy here, 591 horsepower, and it's pulling one of those. So, which you guys seen me start the hired worker for it, and you also seen it just a second ago whenever I was turning around and coming back. So I mean, I don't. Of course, this tractor is going to have plenty of horsepower for it. This seeder, and also the quad tracks are going to have plenty of horsepower for it. So, I mean, I think you can use tractors that's not too much lower than the recommended horsepower. But you got, hopefully your fields are more level than, you know, hilly and everything like that. So, yeah. But, okay, I gotta go back over that. See, that sometimes happens too with hills and whatnot, so. But, yeah, so. I mean, this tractor, even though it's, you know, look at the maintenance on it and everything. It's been working hard. It's gotten 6 hours put on it by itself. Hold on one second. Okay, guys, I'm sorry about that. My mama had to freaking call me. Are you working today? Nah, I'm just gonna just stay home and relax while everybody else goes. I'm actually tempted to do that for today, honestly, because I ain't been feeling good, which normally, okay, I know this is totally off topic, and you know, that happens in videos, you know, you think about things also while you're trying to, you know, showcase something on the game, but, you know, if I don't drain, if whenever it comes to hamburger meat, because I fixed hamburger meat last night to eat for supper when I got home from work, and ooh, scary sounding, and I'm still and I also switched up my steering wheel and console and stuff like that. So my side panel isn't, instead of it being on my left, it's on my right now because I took the shifter off with my desk. But anyways, um, if I just fix just regular hamburger meat and ground beef, um, basically, you know, if I don't drain enough grease out of it, it tears up my stomach. So, and that's kind of happening to me this morning. But anyways, so yeah, I mean, I was kind of thinking about not going into work today. I mean, I called out Friday, but I don't know. A lot of stuff's been going on at work too lately, so my supervisor that I had, he quit. He told me Saturday he was resigning and everything, so it's kind of upsetting because we didn't have to do as much whenever he was there, you could say, I guess. Because once we got done with what we needed to get done, if he thought we could run a little more and still, you know, get a good bit of our hours in, he would do it. But if it was going to be way past, you know, going to take us way till like 11:30 at night, you know, he wasn't for that. So he was the kind of person that would, okay, once we get done running our stuff, we're done. So, but, you know, and I mean, I wouldn't mind doing the videos on YouTube and, you know, streaming and whatnot as basically a full-time job. But, you know, I don't know how to do any edits of anything and whatnot, and, you know, I don't know how to set up, you know, a little Twitch stream stuff. I mean, I got a laptop, yeah, I could use for that kind of stuff, but I don't know how to do all that, honestly. That's why I try to get in touch with people, you know, these big gamers and stuff like that, to try to, you know, ask them about how they do their editing and whatnot, and how they, you know, set up their streaming stuff and all that kind of stuff. But, you know, of course, these big time YouTubers and stuff, they just don't want to talk to nobody except for people that's in their group. So, you know, you have to pay money in order to talk to them. It's stupid. I mean, honestly, I understand YouTube, you're living and everything, but, or streaming, I mean, on top of that, I know that's their livelihood or whatever, but, you know, to pay money to talk to somebody and ask somebody for advice on making videos or streaming or editing stuff, what kind of editing software do I need, and blah 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 blah, and how to do stuff. I mean, in order to ask that stuff, and you need to pay them, you know, you have to pay in order to do that. I don't think that's right to me, in my opinion. But so yeah, but I mean, I know that video ain't much. I know it's just me rambling on a lot and just you seeing me drive this beautiful and amazing tractor. Sorry it's kind of loud too, but I'll probably actually come up here to where there's more to seed, and then I'm just going to stop seeding. I'm probably going to get this little bit right here real quick that we missed, and then I'll probably stop seeding in general. So I just want to get this little bit here Oh, you kidding me? Okay, so I gotta... And I think the reason why this one stretch is here that hasn't been plowed yet... Nope. There's another stretch on the field that hasn't been seeded yet because of the power poles that's in the field, so I have to deal with that later as well. So it's gonna be kind of interesting. But yeah. So we'll get that all going and whatnot. And there we go. So I'm gonna turn this around if I'm able to. Yep. Cut that a little short, or very sharp, not short, sharp. So, but what we're gonna do is I'm gonna pull this over here, and we're gonna kind of do a little more in-depth tour. You're going to see the game freeze for a second, but it's because I'm turning my controller on. So give me 1 second here. There it goes. Well, it's more like 5 seconds. Actually, that was longer than 5 seconds. That was about 10 seconds. But, so yeah, as you can see, very good and detailed. See through the grill and everything. Got the fan turning back there. And along with that turning, there's another shaft right here turning. I don't know what that shaft does. I'm guessing that's for the PTO possibly. And that constantly turns. And there's the drive shaft down there for the front axle, which that does turn when you're driving it. And then of course you got the drive shaft here that you can see turning whenever you're driving. It goes to the back axle. You got the hose connections. Very, very good and detailed tractor. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn it off, since we're about done with the video. But yeah, so that guys there is the 9620 RX by Custom Modding. I highly recommend PC players. If you love John Deere, I highly recommend it. So I mean, it's good quality, just like his tractors that are in the Mod Hub. But this one, like I said, sadly is not coming to Mod Hub, and so will not be available for console players. It's just a PC only tractor as of right now. And so it's a very good tractor, and I love having it on my farm to go with the quad track. Now some people, I know this is getting off topic of ending, but some people actually try to compare this tractor and the quad track. I mean, they're basically the same. We'll look real quick. Let's see. Okay, there's one of my 620 quad tracks, 692 horsepower, with the max engine setup, with the 620 engine setup. Then the 9620R, 670 with the 9620 max engine option. I mean, yeah, it's got 22 more horsepower, but I mean, both of them are basically the same. It's got, this one's, of course, got John Deere's typical look, and of course the yellow and green, or the green and yellow, and stuff like that, and a little bit different back on it. But if you look at case, actually, let me go ahead and come into this tab here. But if you look at the case, I mean, they ain't too different. The air filters are on the opposite side of each other. On the one on the case is on the right hand side, and then the one on the John Deere is on the left hand side, and then the exhaust is vice versa as well. But I mean, other than that, I mean, they're basically two tractors on tracks. I mean, I don't think, does this one have a, yeah, that's the only other difference, is this one doesn't have a 3-point hitch. I think it should actually, though. Can you get the 3-point hitch? I believe you can. No. Nope. So this one don't have a 3-point hitch. That's probably the only downside to this tractor, is it don't have a 3-point hitch. It just has the actual hitch right here. So, but other than that, I mean, they're basically the same tractors, except for one's got a little more horsepower than the other, and the one that has a little more features than the other. So, but other than that, I mean, I like them both, honestly. I'd rather have them working side by side than trying to do a competition of which one's better, you know. So, but that's my my opinion about it and everything. But like I said, Custom Modding said that professionals had made this mod. So, and I think it's something to do with the poly count, because Giants only allows like 50,000 poly count, and this one's over that. So, and it would just basically take them too long to basically make their own model to look good. But I mean, they can adjust this one, but they would lose features and quality on it a little bit to get it where it'll pass Giants' testing. So, good thing I play this on with PC. I've actually been thinking about getting it for console, getting Farm Sim for console, but I just play it more on PC than anything. Plus, if I was to do it on console, I wouldn't be able to have access to this map on console. So, but, so yeah. So that'll be it for this video, guys. Like I said, I just wanted to show off the 9RX mod by Custom Modding. I've really been enjoying it, having it on my farm. It's been a really good workhorse, along with the quad track. So yeah, all PC players, I do recommend you going and download it and give it a try. So it'll be a good addition to anybody's farm, especially if you got big fields like I got, and you have a big seeder like this, or the Badgerstead air cart. So, but and then also too, like I said, I'll try to experiment with seasons and stuff whenever an update for the map comes out, to support seasons. So, and then I'll explain some more stuff whenever we get into seasons. But a lot has changed since Farm Sim 17 seasons. So we'll see all them changes here hopefully soon. I'm already going to do some experiment as well in the base Giant maps. Because in the current Geo4 seasons, it doesn't have a gross thing for cotton, which is kind of sad considering we just got these cotton harvesters of the John Deere Cotton Harvester DLC. And so, you know, if we can't do cotton in the current Geo, we have to wait for new Geos to come out. So I'm going to experiment with it a little bit and whatnot. So, but, and also too, in the near future, I plan on doing the John Deere Cotton DLC overlook. So I may do that on my Durango map. Not sure yet. But definitely look forward to that. So a lot to come. I just got to try to work it into my schedule, because most of the time when I get home from work, I'm just tired, and so I just basically get on here and play for myself and everything like that, and just kind of wind down from a chaotic day at work. So, but yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and until next time, guys, happy farming.